Hey there beauties, welcome back to my channel, the Fit Life Center, where I teach you small coping strategies to help you begin, continue, or maintain a life that's fit for you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Sharon. I am a licensed clinical social worker. I've been working for years to help people reduce, manage, recover from stress, anxiety, depression, and specialized in trauma. But these days I focus on wellness because I believe we all deserve, and it's our birthright, to live a life that's fit for us. If you think I might be able to help you with therapy, if you live in Arizona, check out my website at fitlifecenter.com for more information about services. I also provide wellness coaching. And wellness coaching is about taking your life from where it is now to start to create the infrastructure to build a life that really works for you. So that everything that you're creating comes from your state of well-being. So you are in control of it. It's not running you. You can also check that out on my website at fitlifecenter.com if you think I might be able to help you. And you can be anywhere in the world and we can meet virtually and work on your goals. All right, so, by the way, would you mind subscribing to this channel, commenting, liking? I really like to hear from you first of all, and then it also helps you to push these videos out. I really want to grow this channel. I want to make it a community of powerful, strong, compassionate Black women who support each other in their journey to make their lives fit for them. So help us out. All right. So I thought today I would tell you what I learned from my sabbatical that I took in March, right? I had talked about it when I got back in April, thinking that I had gotten the bulk of what I was going to get from taking that sabbatical, but I found out that that is not the case, that I have gotten way more than I anticipated. So much so that I am probably going to take at least 30 days off yearly, if not more, in the future as I get things going, right? I'm just putting lotion on my hands because, child, they are dry. Can I tell y'all that Miss Rihanna from Fenty Skin, if y'all can see that. I am not good at showing y'all stuff, but right here. I love this stuff. I keep it on my desk, and it really keeps my hands moisturized. It looks like that is really thick, right? And it keeps my hands really lotion. And this comes in a travel size. And what I really like about it is that the inside pops out and you can just buy a refill instead of having to buy the whole container over again. But I digress because I really like products, right? But let me talk about what I wanted to talk about. What did I get from my sabbatical? So much. So I took the sabbatical because I was feeling physically tired, and I was also feeling creatively stagnant, right? Like I couldn't come up with more ideas for how to grow my business. I just didn't have the energy, even like projects that I wanted to work around my house. I wanted to clean out my closet. I wanted to reorganize my kitchen pantry. I wanted to look nicer. I mean, that may seem vain, but it's the truth. I wanted to look nicer. But I just did not have any motivation or energy to do so, because all the energy that I had was going into working, basically, right? And doing the things that I had to do. And I'm going to do a video on good enough so that you learn how to conserve your energy when you realize that you have low energy. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, so I was like, I need a break, right? I knew I needed a break. So I took this sabbatical in March. I was gone the whole month of March in the most beautiful place, Grenada, right? Caribbean, the West Indies. The weather was perfect. The people were perfect. The beach was perfect. It was a vibe. It was beautiful, right? So I came back from that and I noticed that I did feel more rested. I was able to sleep better. I had more energy. I was able to focus on what I needed to focus on, right? But I thought that was it. I thought that was all I was going to get from that experience. But here is what I have noticed. So here we are almost at the end of July. And I literally feel great. I feel great. I have been able to come up with more creative ideas for my business that I've put already started to execute already. My business has just started picking up, right? Because I have more energy to be more creative, to put more into it. And I'm doing it in a way now, from what I learned about rest when I went to Grenada, I am keeping that going. What do I mean by that? For instance, I don't ever start work before 9 a.m. because I need time to eat breakfast, do yoga, shower, put some fake makeup on, relax a little bit. So I don't usually start working until 9 a.m. And I hold that fast because when I was in Grenada, I would get up around 7, I would sit on my patio, I would have a tea, I would do yoga, and then I noticed like by 9 o'clock I was feeling like ready to go. So I kept that up when I came back, right? And that also helps me get energy. And it also helps me, right? I said I wanted to look nice. You can't look nice if you don't spend the time to look nice, right? So giving myself that time to put my makeup on, to comb my hair the way I wanted to look as opposed to rushing, right, for work. That was one thing. I'm in my office, right? I hadn't been working in my office. I hadn't bought a good chair yet because I was just kind of grinding it out. And so I've been working in my office. I'm going to give one of these days, I'll probably give you a little tour of my office. It's really small, but it does what I needed to do, and it looks and it feels just like me. So I've been working to make my office look really nice, right? And it also creates separation from my home and my work by having a whole separate office where I'm doing my work, right? So when I close up shop here and I go back in my house, I'm only in my house to enjoy my home, right? Not to work in there. I cleaned out my closet. So now all the clothes in my closet are things that I just love to wear. I can literally get dressed for almost anything in the 30 minutes to an hour, right? Because everything in my closet is something that I love and I really want to wear. Even my shoes. I only kept the shoes that I really like. And now every time if I happen to come across something that I didn't catch when I cleaned it out and I try it on and I don't like it, I don't put it back in my closet. I give it away so that my closet stays organized and it stays full of things that I love, right? So it makes my life easier. I just feel happier. I feel good, right? I feel like I look good. I feel joy again. I feel like I'm smiling again. I feel like the boundaries I set when I went to Grenada about my time allows me more space. I feel in my body, right? Fully connected to my body. Just, I feel peaceful. I feel at peace. All of this came from taking that 30-day break, right? Because I realized I like to create. Kismet, you know, he's always around, right? So I realized that I really like to be creative, but you can't create when you're exhausted, right? It's just like there's no mental energy to be creative, right? And so I couldn't do it, and now it's coming back, almost like even making these videos. You probably noticed that I've been posting regularly for the last few weeks. It is literally because I have enough energy now to do these YouTube videos in addition to my work, and I have something to talk about because I took time off to rest and create things, right? There are new things happening in my life, so it makes it much easier to have things to talk about. It's hard to have things to talk about when all you're doing day after day after day is working, sleeping, right? Not much to talk about, but there's so many things going on that I'm excited about, looking forward to. I'm going to take a little trip over this weekend, right? My husband and I decided to take a little trip this weekend, right? Life is good. This is why I'm encouraging you to take time for yourself, because you don't know how much the fatigue, work stress, always caring for other people might be draining you. And when I say take rest, I really mean rest. I mean for yourself, not a few days off where you are, you know, hanging out with your girls or your partner or your children or something. I mean for yourself. However much time you can get where you can kind of shut down, sleep if you need to really sleep, and sleep as long as you need to sleep, right? When we go on vacation, it's always full of doing, right? But when you go on a sabbatical, you will find it is really more about resting. You may do some activities. I did activities while I was on sabbatical, but I was resting most of that time, right? Because I realized the more I rested, the more I realized how tired I was. So I took that rest, right? Ate healthy. Only did the things that I want to do. You know, and I know when you go out or on a trip with other people, you wind up doing a lot of things that they want to do and not what you want to do. It is okay to take time for yourself. And if you are in a situation where your loved ones, your partner can't understand that, you got to learn how to set some boundaries, right? You've been saying so many yeses to so many people that they just don't even think that you need time for yourself, and you're going to have to fix that so that you can create space for yourself. And it is a fixable thing. I think that's all I came on here to say. Is that taking a little space for yourself, quiet time, it actually helps you be more productive because you have the energy to be productive, right? And it taught me to not wait until I was, you know, completely out of energy to take space. As you all know, I've been taking little breaks all along, right, as the year has gone on. And I'm going to take a long break every year for myself, because when I come back, I love me when I am back, right, from a sabbatical. I love how I feel, how I look, how I smell, how I be. I love it. And I want that same thing for you. So think about it. And if I can help you create some doable steps along the way to get you there, check me out. See you later.